Fergus. Okay, so that's the name of the sword in Fergus. So, Fergie. We've got Fergie here.
Oh my god.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another anime reaction here on the Genreverse YouTube channel. It is AVR2, and we are here with our Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works Episode 7 reaction. I'm Kyle, my wife Christine. You guys should totally check out more content here on the Genreverse YouTube channel. Lots of anime reactions, podcasts, and reviews for all sorts of things in geek, pop culture, entertainment. Check out written articles in the entertainment sphere, as well as celebrity interviews, the podcast, and whatnot at lrmonline.com. And of course, we do have merch. Linked to our Redbubble is in the description box down below. Guys, we're here to watch some Fate. We were talking about this loser, Assassin. I don't know if they're truly I mean, they truly are a loser. They lost the duel, right?
Yes.
But we like to give fun little nicknames and stuff. Like, we don't mean anything by it. I'm sure
Just being
Assassin's
silly.
cool. We're just being silly. But we're about to watch this loser and someone else fight. So let's get back into it, guys. None shall pass.
I thought it too. Is this the first time I noticed that he high-fived the sky? I did just see that, right?
I don't know. I was looking at my phone.
Okay, like I looked over and then, yeah, I don't know.
Let me go back.
No, back.
I think he's just waving at
It didn't look like a...
them.
No, he
Oh.
high-fived the sky.
It's a hero pose, babe.
I know. Poser.
Man, this is just the lamest show ever with
No, it's
posers
not.
and losers. And another lame-ass harem wear. No, I'm joking. I mean, it's already better than harem in the Labyrinth of Another World, because where was the damn harem? It took to like the last 2 episodes for there to even be another girl.
Mm-hmm. And then rush through all of them at the end.
Yeah. Okay, here, you got 5 or 4, whatever it was. What the? You're liking Mana 1. Somebody drew some blood. I counted 8. How many did you count?
I didn't count.
Joking. Is there a myth where Arthur loses in a sword fight? 'Cause I don't remember. Don't tell Castor that shit. They're more like guidelines. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Including the school. I bet you Sakura's in charge of Castor.
Probably.
And just in case anyone's new joining us on this particular episode for one reason or another, go check out our other stuff. But please, we only watched a chunk of the 06 one because people asked us to save the reveals towards the end of that for this version, and we followed along with that request. So if we sound like we don't know who someone is, we don't, and that's okay. Let us find out through mark spoilers appropriately, say spoilers, give some indentions so it's not visible, and then type out. Or join our Discord and mark them and chat with them in there. Link down below. That's what she said. Is this Joan? Wasn't the real one a dupe?
She just said she was a witch. So.
Well, she doesn't like being called a witch. Damn! Damn! Get down there. Get down from there, Batwoman. Harsh.
Loving the smack talk.
So if he's summoned by another servant, is he lacking some powers, abilities? Does he have a noble phantasm? Yeah, she's got to be Sakura's. Damn. Damn. She said, I can handle this 360-degree battlefield. No problem. Dude, he saved you. Be quiet.
Yeah, you just stood there like a deer in the headlights. No.
Okay, handle it. Oh, did he kick you out of the barrier? Oh, she put him in a barrier. Put him in one. Damn. How'd he manage that? Had he thrown them earlier and then just did like some call? Doc!
What?
Bone of the sword. Was that another Gaelic word? Was that another, like, Celtic word?
Maybe it's Scotland this time?
Yep. Irish mythology. Fergus Mac. Roish? Awesome. Okay, cool. So we've got another Irish hero here.
Mm-hmm.
Fergus. Okay, so that's the name of the sword, and Fergus. So, Fergie. We've got Fergie here.
Oh my god.
That's cool.
Well, shit.
I know. Oh, damn. He's exposing it. Or did she? What the heck just happened? Did he like cut her soul? Hold on, I want to see what happened there first once more. It's almost like she sees something. Well, she got messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, cat, settle down. I don't know. I would have killed you already. She just explained. I've discussed this before. How some of the most anti-war people you will meet are the soldiers that have to go fight it because they understand what that means between saying goodbye to our families to the horrors of war itself, the dangers that you face and whatnot. Being anti-war is not necessarily the same as a pacifist, and being anti-conflict, where you try to avoid it at all, to almost all costs, to the very last that you possibly can, but you understand that sometimes conflict is necessary. Humans are evil. There are bad people out there that no amount of diplomacy is going to result in de-escalation. So you got to be prepared to fight. Pacifists, generally, in my mind, are those that are not willing to fight at all. They're the ones that say, talking. If I can just talk to them, they'll let me live. They won't torture me, or they blame someone else for the awful things happening to them at the hands of other people. Because they're pacifists, they didn't do anything wrong, and this person's only lashing out because of others. Look, ideology is a being an ideologue is a naive thing. It really is. Like I know people get tired of hearing, what is it, pragmatics or whatever. The people that are just kind of like, life sucks from time to time. Cope with it. I know people don't like hearing that, and they want to hear more hopes and dreams. But the reality is, like Archer has done, sometimes you have to fight. You got to accept that, and it might be one-on-one. It might be nation on nation. It might be an insurgency type thing. But not everyone's gonna play nice. It's not in our nature. Mm.
Mm.
Just because you have no reason doesn't mean you shouldn't. I mean, that there is a reason. You're in a war.
Yeah.
Are you tracking her? Is the goal to find out who the master is?
Damn.
I mean, that's one way. You're no ordinary man. Then to practice it. It's a sharp-ass sword. And they've really powered up since the last war.
That wasn't very smart.
Very true. But I'm not saying that they should be sacrificing the city.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, some bitch.
Yeah.
Were you supposed to do that? Damn.
That's a lot of blood. How are you still crawling?
I know, right? Nah, he's not as even as I thought he was. He's a little too anti-ideology and falling into ideology himself. Okay. You better hurry. Archer's coming. This is like her thing with Lancer and Zero. Told you, watch out for Archer. I mean, that's not how it went down. He did kind of sort of defeat Castor, but nice shit talking episode.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
That was good.
Damn, man. Couple of reveals. Some really good fighting.
A new nickname.
Fergie there being a bit of a dick, and Rin doesn't seem to be tracking. And what was that when he sliced Shiro, and then you see the Hill of Swords? I thought that was supposed to be either Shiro or what's her name there, because we've seen it before, and I think we've seen Shiro on it, and I was like, oh, is this where we're going to see Saber on it or whatnot? But it looked like Archer there on the hill, right? So was there some sort of connection when he cut, and then what's the blue portal thing going on? The rules are all like shattered from what we knew, hence the jokes of guidelines. And someone mentioned something from the light novel, I think, where it's called guidelines, or where it's like the rules are the rules except when they're not.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. So a lot went on in this episode, man. I enjoyed it. How about you, babe?
Yeah, it's exciting. A lot of fun.
Ooh, there's more. Can you stop getting cut up? I mean, he kind of is, but not really. Like I said, he's so anti-ideology, he's fallen into ideology.
Yeah.
But it's his own, which is really dangerous. You should be a little bit. No, he's a naive little kid. I don't think he meant to kill you.
Yeah.
Ooh, training montage.
Love those.
Need some inspirational power chords. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Let's not do that while we're still healing and whatnot. Yeah, man, you gotta like I said, humanity is awful sometimes, and you do have to be willing to fight. Willingly sacrificing people like that is a completely different conversation, and it's one that's happened throughout history.
Yeah.
Nations have definitely chosen to attack places that might not have been the most militarily or tactically, the most military target. America using the nuclear bombs, for example. Although they were logistical and military targets, they weren't as high up as other targets that were identified. But you also have cases of even the military where it's like, we're going to lose men, but we have to do this operation. We're going to, and guys, like there's even an equation for it. Okay, there's a, hey, if you're facing this and you've got this type of situation, given history, we expect X amount of casualties. You put that into how many men and women you're taking on that mission, and that's your acceptable losses, like legitimately. Imagine being a caring person, a senior leader in the military, and literally doing the math on how many casualties can you expect? And that doesn't necessarily mean all dead. It's injuries, people taken out of combat, including killed and injured. But you're saying, how many casualties do you expect? How many are you willing to accept? And then you have to tell people to please try to keep that from happening and rely on all that training. So it is a situation, but just letting someone harvest people.
Yeah, that seems, you should at least put in some effort to lower that casualty number.
Yeah. Try to let them get just enough off of people without killing them, if that's possible. I mean, that might be a solution, but that or find someone that can feed them mana regularly and be like, here, use this person as a battery, but you don't drain them, but it's a volunteer thing. You know what I'm saying? Like power share, if you will.
Oh my God.
Wireless power sharing. That's probably not healthy and painful. But yeah, they should be thinking of some other stuff. You guys should be thinking about what reaction or podcast or review you want to watch next here on the Genreverse YouTube channel, because there are a lot of them. You can also check out past live streams here, the VOD, I guess they call it. And then LRM Online for written entertainment news, articles, reviews, celebrity interviews, and more. And of course, our merch linked down below. I've been Kyle. That's been Christine. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.